Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Welcome to the generations of players who proudly worn the Golden Hurricane colors of black and gold. Welcome back to the field where you once made history.
Second season for Tyler George. 5-6 last year, lost in the playoffs after a 5-5 campaign during the regular season, and a number 4 seed lost here at home in their only playoff game, 53-27, to a darn good Fort Smith Southside team. Try to get this thing back into 6A on a positive note, and they'll do that by playing former conference mate Conway, another 7A school to start off the campaign. Conway, out of Little Rock. Coaching tonight for Conway, a legend, Buck James. He has won 7 state championships in 5 different high schools, 9 appearances. He won 5 at Bryant. He won 1 at Camden Fairview, and he won 1 at Monticello. His first stop, he won that one back in '94. The one at Fairview came in 2012. He went to 3 finals at Fairview. And at Bryant, of course, we all remember, he won 5 out of his 7 years, 5 in a row, to total 7 state championships in 9 appearances. So there's no doubt Conway has a very good coach, and they have had a very good team. Probably in the last 15 years, the most consistent team in all of football, never to have won a state championship. They've been right there, had their toe on the line, just couldn't cross over to get it. Buck James, probably thinks this is the season. Of course, when he comes into football season, he thinks any year is the year to win a state championship. So we'll see how they do tonight. Buck James, he's in his second season at Conway, 10-2 last year, 6-1, 222 and 61 wins in his 22 years of coaching. We talked to Tyler George about tonight's game, and after this 3-minute timeout, we'll bring that to you here on the EAB Sports Network.
Now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Season. We're here at Cooksey Johns Field in our NEA broadcast position, and we're proud to be bringing on the head coach in his second season at Jonesboro High School, Tyler George. And it's got to be great to have an off season to go with your season.
It does. You know, we're able to really take the time that's needed to start developing the mindset that we want and what we want to look like and implementing certain things, that we want in our program. So it was a really good off season for us. As a head coach, you probably found out firsthand how valuable that January to July time was. Yeah, for sure. And I thought our kids did a really good job of showing up every day and buying in to what we were preaching and believing in it. So now it's time to go perform. Quick recap on last year, 5-6 in your first season as the head coach. Lose a really disappointing game in the playoffs to a very, very good Southside team. But overall, pretty good season last year in 7A, and now you get to move down to 6A, which I don't know that's going to be a whole lot different. No, it was good. We licked our wounds early on last year, starting 1-4. We beat West Memphis and then lose 4 straight. And some games that we felt like we were in and had chances to win, but for whatever reason it didn't go our way those nights. It really turned it on about halfway through the year. winning 4 out of 5 last conference games, and then hosting a home playoff game. So that was, to us, it wasn't necessarily a success, but it was a really good building block to what we want to accomplish.
It was a positive build for the season prior.
Yes, it was. And a lot of that, again, is just having the kids know that, hey, we can win, and just having that belief.
Coach, let's go down your lineup, start talking about some players. First, where I want to start is always the quarterback, Asa Myers. While he's not a returning starter, he was a returning part-time starter when Terrence Brown was out last year. So for a guy that doesn't have experience, he's got some experience.
Right, yeah, and he was the one that was kind of leading the way whenever we started to go on that run. And kudos to Terrence being a great teammate when he was out as well. So he's got a lot of good experience. I think we scored the most we did all season versus Northside for our homecoming game, where he was had a really good showing that game. So ended the year kind of on a sour note in the playoffs with a couple turnovers, but he's been rocking and rolling all summer and fall camp, so I'm excited to watch him get after it today.
He's going to have a lot of players around him in skill positions that only one of them he's familiar with in terms of games played, and that's Kellen Smith, who I think he's about ready to take that step that Kevon took, Jesse took, CJ took. Now it's time for Kellen Smith to come out as your go-to guy.
Yeah, no, I strongly believe that he definitely has the tool set to be able to do that. Whenever he's completely locked in and being his normal self, he's really, really good. So it's just continuing to challenge him day in and day out to be that type of player for us.
Last year's line had a lot more experience going into the first game. You got a couple of guys back that either started or started some. Jadarius McCray is certainly a seasoned player for you, and Cash Coburn, hope he's better at getting the ball back to the quarterback. That probably kept him from playing some last year.
Yeah, it did, and he changed the way he snaps the ball, and he's been phenomenal. And really up front, we're just challenging those guys with physicality and violence and dominating the opponent every single play. Because a lot, even last week at the scrimmage, 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 would be doing their job, and then that one player wouldn't, and we'd have busts. So just working as a unit up front and continuing to preach that physicality and fast feet.
I've seen a lot of lines since I've been doing Jonesboro football, but I don't know that I've seen a bigger line than you've got right now going into tonight's game.
Mm-hmm. There's been some really, really big ones. So we do have some weight on us up front. Now, we don't necessarily have the height to match it when you think about the Noah Gatlins and the Grant Cooks and the Darius Thomases and guys like that. But we are heavier up front, so we got to be able to reset the line of scrimmage and push people.
Defensively, you've got some returning players like All-Stater Marquis Stafford. Really good to see him back, possibly see him toting the football some this year. Mm-hmm. And then around the defense, you're going to have some experience. You're going to have some newcomers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had 3 returners, and they were all at least all conference for us. With Marquis Stafford, we can talk forever about him, how good and valuable he's been to our program. KJ Anderson really had a breakout year last year for us, moving him back to that outside linebacker position, and Avion Jones was a great addition. So we can play him at corner, safety, receiver, running back, return kicks. He's got that type of speed and competitiveness to him. But everybody else, it's new.
Let's see.
So see what they can do. But I think that they play hard together as a unit on that side of the ball. There's really not any selfishness. They all have a job to do, and they want to do that for each other. And then when it's time for them to make some plays, then hopefully they make them.
Special teams is going to be a challenge earlier because you have an awful lot of inexperienced and untested players.
Yeah, Marco kicked some. Marco Cisneros, he kicked some for us as a sophomore.
Right.
But then last year, it was Will Barnett took over the basically all of it. So Marco's back for his senior year to have a chance to really take that lead. Really strong leg, plays soccer as well. So excited about that. Now we have those kids different with the kickers, so a lot of it is mental. So we'll see kind of how he's able to boot the ball for us, and when it doesn't go his way, how does he respond?
All right, let's talk about your skill positions offensively. Swing back to that. You've got a brand new running back in T.J. Brown. He certainly had success at Nettleton, one of the finest running backs in the area, but that was in 5A. He's in 6A now, and it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to that because it's going to be different.
It is, and the main difference is probably just the physicality, because a lot of guys aren't going both ways, so they don't get tired on defense in the 6A. So just challenging him to try and run through tackles, to stay on his track, not worrying about trying to hit a home run every time he touches the ball, and just take what the defense gives us, and then when he gets to the second level, make a move and try and outrun everybody. But he's been a great addition to us. He's a great teammate, a great student, and a great kid.
A couple of other transfers. Nigel Bell, certainly you mentioned when we were off air that he's going to be maybe the go-to guy just like Kellen Smith is. Those guys will be fighting for the ball.
Yeah, and he's long and rangy just like Kellen. Just really working with him to going up and high pointing the football. And when he does it, it looks really, really good. And he can also play some safety for us as well. Back there on the back end, just being able to go track down balls and try and create turnovers. He had one versus PA last week in the scrimmage.
All right, you go from playing a benefit game with Pulaski Academy. Didn't go the way you wanted in terms of score, but you kind of get a different look at it when you break it down and see how well you got inside the 10, good thing. Then you couldn't get it in, bad thing.
Yeah, and a lot of that's execution, and I call it pride in the program. How bad do you want to punch the ball in? So things like that, we really challenged them this week in practice. So hopefully it's better when we get the opportunity to get down there tonight.
Playing against one of the best coaches maybe in the history of Arkansas high school football, and Buck James, and he's taken his talents from Bryant, where he won 5, to Conway, where he's looking to win 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal, and everything he does with how he runs the program, how he gets the kids disciplined and accountable, and how he gets them to play extremely hard and together. So anytime you face a program with a coach like that, with the pedigree that he has, it is definitely a challenge. And you get our staff. I'm second year head coach, and everybody's young and kind of wet behind the ears, but we are excited. I love playing this program because they will expose anything that you're not doing right. So we don't have a choice but to get better from it. And I'm excited to go compete with them every single play.
You had lost Carter Harbuck last year late, becoming the assistant athletic director. You've added a coach this year in his place, and he's a former Hurricane, Carter Callahan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's done. He was the head coach at Annie Camp the last few years, and he's going to be our running backs coach now, and he's done a really good job. And he does a phenomenal job with our kids. Building those relationships, getting those kids to buy into what they need to do at that position. So it's been a good smooth transition for him.
Keys for you tonight, Coach, in a game that matters. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It's a first game, so there's going to be a lot of emotion out there. But if you lose it, it's not something you can't just get over.
Yeah. And we preach in our program, everything matters. So anytime we step between the lines, we want to win. That's the mindset that we're instilling into our kids. So we got to go put it out there and perform tonight. But our keys it's real simple. We got to execute better on both sides of the football. We can't take plays off, especially against a dynamic team like this. You take a play off and they'll beat you in all 3 phases of the game. And then we have to just, the physicality aspect really on the offensive, not just the offensive line, but our receivers as well. We got to be better there, and then we got to take care of the football. And take it away if we can. Grayson does not throw picks, so hopefully we can get our hands on some balls tonight.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Tyler George in the pregame, back with the starters for Conway and Jonesboro. You're listening to Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn Saint ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns Field, our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank. Here's the starters for the Wampus Cats. A six-legged figure, a six-legged animal that has 4 legs for running and 2 legs for fighting. They'll be out here fighting tonight with Grayson Wilson. Their quarterback, Trey Harris, is the running back. Up front, it's Heath Owen, Kyler Faison, Jackson Warlow, Landon Berry, and Isaiah Bowman. The receivers are Alex McCray, Max Owen, Carter Crow, and Cambrian Blackman. Defensively, it's Julian Jones, Montarius Jones, Joe Washington, and Noah Fowles. That's not Noah Fowles deep. It's Griffin Sherrod on the defensive end. The linebackers are R.J. Chapman, John Paul Sexton, and Trayvon Logan. Tice Carr, Trez Howard are the corners, Jacoby Wade, and Noah Fowles are the safeties. For Jonesboro tonight, they'll be starting Cash Coburn at center, 6'1", 240-pound senior. He wears number 70. To his right is Jadarius McCray. Big old Jadarius. 6'1", 320-pound senior wearing number 71. To his right is Jonah Hill, a 6'2", 280-pound senior. To the left of Coburn is Justin Fulton, Kamarius Perry, 5'11", 175-pound junior wearing number 56. And Octavius Butler out at tackle, 6'1", 305 senior wearing number 73. The receivers are Cam Davis, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore, the only sophomore starting offensively and or defensively for the Hurricane. Nigel Bell, transfer from Nettleton, 6'1", 175 senior wearing number 1. Kamari Fisher, 5'9", 160-pound junior wearing number 6. And Kellen Smith, they're going to be leaning very heavily on Kellen this year, 6'2", 170-pound senior wearing number 3. The running back, another Nettleton transfer, T.J. Brown, 5'11", 185-pound junior wearing number 10. The number 1 running back and newcomer of the year last year in Craighead County, Asa Myers is a quarterback, 6'1", 205-pound junior, wearing number 4. Marco Cisneros is the kicker, and or Asa Myers will be the punter. They will likely line up a lot of times without a punter out there, and they don't see what they want to see. Asa will boot it away. He's very capable of doing that. Up front defensively for Jonesboro at the ends are Tyler Craig, a 6'2", 235-pound senior wearing number 9. Eric Blocker, 5'10", 220-pound junior wears number 5. Inside, Travion Burton, 6'1", 320-pound senior wearing number 60. And Desmond Golden, 6', 300-pound junior wearing number 54. Blocker, the only one I really recognize name on that front line. The linebackers, totally different. Sam King, 5'11", 195-pound senior wearing number 22. KJ Anderson, 5'9", 180-pound senior wearing number 11. And All-Stater Marquis Stafford, 5'10", 205-pound senior wearing number 25. The corners are Jaquez Jordan, 5'8", 160-pound junior wearing number 16. And Avion Jones, 5'9", 170-pound junior wearing number 26, All-Stater also. Jasharwan Smith, to be known as junior from this point forward, 6'1", 160-pound senior wearing 0. And Jamarion Nelson, 5'10", 165-pound senior wearing number 18. And there's your starters offensively and defensively for Jonesboro. They're out for the coin toss. We'll take our final break of the pregame show. Kick is next of Jonesboro and Conway on the EAB Sports Network.
Make a right? Many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
This is KMEA, K237FI, 95.3, and K245CW, 96.9 Jonesboro. The Ticket Radio Network, an EAB Media Group radio station.
88 degrees welcomes you to Cooksey Johns Field in the start of the 100th season of Hurricane football. Not 100 seasons of football at Jonesboro High School, but 100 years of Hurricane football. It's a Hurricane set to take on the Conway Wampus Cats, a Hurricane running through. The uniforms I like the best, the gold pants, the black jerseys with gold numerals, and new helmets this year with a 3-palm decal on the front, 100 years on the back, numbers on the back, really sharp-looking uniforms. Conway in their basic blue and white, blue trousers, white pants, blue helmets. Jonesboro will receive the first kick of the year, and Asa Myers will go to work against the 7A Conway Wampus Cats. I don't know who the officials are, and they didn't ask who the play-by-play was for Jonesboro, so we're both on the same page. Going deep for Jonesboro to receive will be Avion Jones, C.J. Williams, Cam Davis. And the kicker for Conway will be Will Upton. Jonesboro will be moving from left to right as you visualize at home. Hopefully you have it on YouTube and JHS warning so you can watch this game while hearing our radio broadcast from the EAB Sports Network. Jonesboro spreads it out. The deepest is, actually Marquis Stafford is the deepest, or excuse me, it's Avion Jones is the deepest, I do believe, or is that is either 20, no, it is 26. That's C.J. Avion Jones is the deepest. Marquis Stafford is up around the 10-yard line to block. And we are just about ready to kick off this 100th year of Hurricane football. A lot of old Hurricane here tonight at the dedication of the Steve Ewart Fieldhouse. And we are underway for the season. A short kick that will be fielded by Stafford at the 14. Coming this way to the 20. Cuts back up the middle to the 25-30. Still on his feet to the 35. Will be hit from behind. He gets all the way up to the 41-yard line where Jonesboro goes to work, 1st and 10. Great return by Marquis Stafford of 26 yards. They'll spot it at the 41, 1st and 10, Kane. Asa Myers getting his first start as the starter. He was the backup starter last year to senior Terrence Brown, but it's Myers' game this year. And he will operate under center and in the shotgun. This time he's going to go under center in the old-fashioned I. This in honor of Steve Ewart's team. He dropped the snap and falls on it. It's going to be a loss of 1. Pulled out of there a little quick. Little adrenaline flow, 2nd and 11 for the Hurricane. Myers again in the old-fashioned I formation. He's going to hand it off to the deep back. That's number 25, Marquis Stafford, and he is wrangled up on the right side of the line. Then I thought a flag came out. And I'm seeing things. It didn't come out, but that's a loss of a yard. He got forward progress to the 39, so it's 3rd down and 12 for the Hurricane. That one went nowhere. He was brought down on the right side by Montarius Jones. Now from the shotgun, Asa Myers has a deep ball out there, and it's almost picked off. Threw it a little bit too far, trying to catch up with it. Was Kellen Smith. Couldn't do it, and it's 3 and out for the Hurricane. But Asa Myers will stay out there. He's going to be the ghost punter, I guess you could call him. Play clock is down to 15 seconds. He's going to back up, and he's just going to boot it away. One man is deep. That's number 5 for Conway. The kick goes away from him. It's a good kick. It's going to hit, take a big bounce. Will be fielded at the 17-yard line. Now coming up the right side, slipping a tackle, slipping another tackle, slipping several tackles before he's finally brought down by number 77. That's Kingston. Number 77 for Jonesboro is Jonah Hill on special teams. That was a 17-yard return to the 39-yard line where Conway will go to work, 1st and 10. That was Jacoby Wade on the return for the Wampus Cats. And here comes the Arkansas commit, Grayson Wilson, transfer from CAC. He's going to operate from the shotgun, tall, rangy guy, twins on either side. Trey Harris goes in motion. Going to throw it out to Trey on the wide out screen, and it's incomplete. Threw it a little bit ahead of him. 2nd and 10 coming up for Conway. Both teams are going to operate quickly. Not a lot of time to talk between plays. Trey Harris is going to line up behind Wilson in the shotgun. Hands it to Harris. He finds a hole. Wrangles outside, but maybe got a yard, and that was it. He was pulled out of bounds by Marquis Stafford, the All-Stater. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 9. Grayson Wilson in the shotgun. Harris goes to his right side. 3rd and 9 for the Wampus Cats. How big would this be for Jonesboro to get them 3 and out? Looked like some movement quickly, but won't be called. There's a sack. In there quickly for the sack. Number 15 for Jonesboro. That's Jamarion Lockett on the sack. Loss all the way back to the 35. It's 4th down and 14, and the Hurricane will get the football. Avion Jones is going to drop deep for the Hurricane to return this thing. And on to punt is Major Strain Maher. Takes the snap. Pooches it high. Wants everybody to get away. It's going to take a Conway bounce. Running away, Avian came up just for a moment and then ran away from the football. It rolled dead at the 20. 41-yard kick for Strahan Mayer. No return, and Jonesboro have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. 3 and out quickly in the first drive. They'll try to do better on that. Asa Myers, the quarterback. He has the running back out to his left. That is number 10, T.J. Brown. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, ball on the left hash. Myers to throw across the middle, almost picked off. Stepping in front of it was number 17, Trayvon Logan, and he couldn't pull it in, but that was a fortunate miss by the defense because that was a pick and could have been a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Myers again in the shotgun. 2nd and 10, Hurricane. High snap, pulls it down, gives it to T.J. Brown. His first run as a Hurricane is going to gather about 3 yards out to the 23. 33 on the tackle for Conway, John Paul Sexton. 3rd down and 7 for the Hurricane. Myers again from the gun. Twin receivers either side. Brown in the backfield to the left shoulder. Good protection. Airing it out down the field. Almost picked off and then dropped. Going into double coverage with 2 receivers out there, and it was knocked down by number 16, Cameron Williams. 3 and out again for Jonesboro. 4th and 7 for the Hurricane. No score, just underway here at Cooksey Johns. 9:01 to go opening period. We welcome you to our coverage of Hurricane football for the 17th season. Asa Myers still staying out there. Surely to goodness, they're not going to try anything from their own 23-yard line. Now Myers will drop back. Takes the snap, going to quick kick it. He goes to the right side, a great kick. It's out of bounds. Going to walk it up from the 30. There's to the 33, 34-yard line. Another good kick by Asa Myers. A 38-yard kick, no return for Asa Myers. Here comes Conway again. They were 3 and out first time. And their Razorback commit, Grayson Wilson. Three receivers to the right. One comes in motion now to the left. They're going to hand it to Trey Harris. No, keeping it. There's a flag coming in. It's going to be a hold up around the 40-yard line. It's going to send them back. Wilson on the keeper. Nice fake there. But for naught. Holding against Conway. Move them back. Repeat first down.
Holding on the offense, the 10-yard penalty. Replay first down. It'll bring up first down and 20.
Wilson again in the shotgun, trips to the right, single to the left, ball on the left hash. Harris, the running back, now coming into the H-back spot is one of the receivers. Flag comes out. It's going to be procedure. Wilson with the throw, and it's way out of bounds, incomplete. There was movement on the line early. I could see it up here. That's going to cost him 5 more yards. Another penalty, 2 in a row against the Wampus Cats. That won't set right with Buck James. 5 different schools he's coached at. From Monticello to Star City, Camden, Fairview, Little Rock Christian, and Bryant. And the odd schools, Monticello, Camden, Fairview, and Bryant, where he won state championships. 7 out of 9 tries. So now it's first down and 20. Make that 20. I'm going to stick with 25. 20. I'm going to stick with 20. Grayson Wilson, the quarterback. Deep drop. Throwing it out right side. He got a man out there, and it's caught by number 3. That's Cameron Blackman. It's going to be a big gain and a first down into Jonesboro territory. Beating on the play was Junior Smith. Quickly, Wilson throws it out to the left side, completes it to number 3. That's Blackman again. Ran a wheel route on the last one, gained close to 45 yards. That one's going to give him about 3 to the 31. And got an ineligible receiver downfield for Conway, so wipe away that play. And bring it back for a loss. And a first down and 15. So Conway hurting themselves with 3 out of the last 4 plays penalties, but they came up with a nice pass play to get the first down back. One deep man for Jonesboro, that's Junior Smith. 2 H-backs left, now one goes to the right side, that's Blackman. Going to give it to, Wilson, not the nice fake. He's going to keep it and run it and be powered out of bounds. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 for Conway. Actually got it to the 35-yard line, 2nd and 11 for the Wampus Cats. 3 receivers, 2 out to the left side, 1 H-back right. Harris to the left side and behind Wilson, who fakes it to him. Going to throw a little screen pass, completes it to the tight end. That's number 15, Max Owen. Rumbles his way across the 30 to the 27. KJ Anderson on the tackle for Jonesboro. 3rd down. 3rd and about 5. Grayson Wilson again, the quarterback, the transfer from CAC. Fakes it off to Harris. Deep drop. Has great protection. Some holding going on. Won't be called. Throws it to the end zone. Has a man who catches it for the score. Blake Kordsmeyer with the catch. 28 yards and the Conway score. Conway on the board first. Will Upton for the point after. He drills it. 7-0 Conway. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
We know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call More Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns, where Conway has scored first tonight, a 28-yard touchdown pass. Grayson Wilson to Blake Kordsmeyer, 28 yards, and Conway on the board. Tyler George is concerned. Some of them for his team tonight were his secondary, who are untested. Well, they got some lessons on that drive by the Wampus Cats. Looks like DeMarcus Thomas is deep. For Jonesboro to return this kick of Will Upton. Upton's first kick was short. This time it's going to be a drill, and it will be fielded at the 2-yard line by Thomas. Up the middle, he's hit, stopped at the 20-yard line. First down, Jonesboro. 18-yard return by Thomas, just ran right into the gut of that special teams unit for the Wampus Cats. I'm sorry, it was C.J. Brown on the return. T.J. Brown on the return of 18 yards, and it's first down. Jonesboro. Asa Myers with 3 receivers right, 1 left. Deep drop, flushed out of the pocket, stops, rolling this way to the right side, is going to throw it out of bounds. Nearest receiver was number 1. Nigel Bell. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Jonesboro. Same formation, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Ball inside the left hash. T.J. Brown trying to find some room. Nothing really there. He squirted through to get back to the line of scrimmage. May have carved out 1 yard, and that's it. Number 92 on the tackle for Conway. That's Joe Washington. 3rd down, and we'll call it 9. It's closer to 10. 4 receiver set, twins to either side. Myers deep drop, trying to air it out again. Has a man down there and incomplete. Intended for Nigel Bell. Little overthrown. It's 3 and out again for Jonesboro. 6:27 to go opening period. 7-0 Wampus Cats, and they're going to get the ball back. Dropping deep will be Jacoby Wade for the Wampus Cats. Asa Myers staying out there. His 2 punts have averaged about 41 yards. Myers takes 2 steps back again. Going to kick it. High hanging punt that will hit and go forward with no opposition. Will roll down at the 20-yard line. 40-yard kick, no return. Conway ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. We have scores all around the state tonight, opening weekend for almost everybody in the natural state. One game last night, Van Buren and Alma. Van Buren with the victory. Here comes the Hurricane defense. The soft spot has been the secondary for Hurricane, beating on a couple of pass plays. Other than that, the Hurricane defense have been solid. Grayson Wilson, the quarterback. Trey Harris, the running back. Stands to his left side, trips out to the left, single to the right. Ball inside the right hash. moving from right to left as you visualize or tune it in to JHS The Warning on YouTube. Wilson again throws it out, completes it to number 1, Trey Harris, out of the backfield on the wheel route. Big gain, first down, Wampus Cats. Pass defense, very susceptible tonight for Jonesboro thus far. Split 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. Wilson, the quarterback, in the shotgun, sends Harris as the 5th receiver in the slot right. Looking for him, throws it out, and it is incomplete, just overthrown. He had Junior Smith beaten, but just that was Trey Harris on the dive. Couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10, Conway. But again, the receiver had our defensive back have a change in the backfield. Number 18 comes out for Jonesboro. That's Jamarion Nelson. And Nigel Bell is going to come in as a DB for the Hurricane. Wilson looking right. Airs it out, has a man, complete. Touchdown. 32 yards. Two quick scores for Conway. They're up 13-0. I think it was Alex McCray on the catch. And Upton on for the point after. 13-0 Wampus Cats. Killing the Hurricane with the pass. There's the snap. Holder gets it down. The kick is up and through. 14-0 Conway with 5:54 to go in the first. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns. 14-0 Conway. 2 quick scores for the Wampus Cats, and Jonesboro looking for their first down of the night. T.J. Brown is deep for the Hurricane, standing at his 2. Will Upton's going to kick again. A line drive kick. Brown from the 1 to the 10, 15, up the middle, 20, 25. Breaks the tackle, he's on his way. 50, 40, a 99-yard kickoff return for T.J. Brown. First score of the year for Jonesboro, and the Hurricane on the board. T.J. Brown for 99 and a score. Now Marco Cisneros will come on for his first PAT of the season. That changed things quickly last time. TJ returned to kick. He went up the middle and was swarmed at the 20. This time it broke free at the 20, and he went untouched. Great speed by the junior. Marco Cisneros. Kick is up and good from the hold of Jake Morrison and the snap of Colton Armstrong. Hurricane on the board. Conway leads it 14-7. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Special team score for Jonesboro. It's 14-7 Conway. T.J. Brown. I think he may have gotten touched at about the 10-yard line, and that was it. It opened up at the 20, and he was off to the races, and nobody out here was going to catch him. Now Marco Cisneros have his first kickoff of the year. It's been told that he can drill it to the end zone. Following the long line of great kickers here at Jonesboro High School, and this one's going to be a pop-up. Fielded at the 21 by number 3. That is Cameron Blackman. He is tripped up. He may return it. 23 trying to catch up with him does. Run down from behind by Cam Davis. But that's a great return on the pooch kick by Cameron Blackman all the way down to the 30-yard line of Jonesboro. 51 yards. So back-to-back nice returns in this ball game, and Conway right back in business. They're going to split 3 receivers out to the left side, 1 to the short right. Grayson Wilson is the quarterback. Looks to the side for the call from offensive coordinator Mark Kelly, former Searcy coach, won a state championship down at Searcy. Here's a flare out. On that bubble screen, looking for some running room is Cam Davis, and he found some. He just ran over a couple of Hurricane. On for the tackle was number 17. Leyland Alexander. That was a 7-yard gain. Looked to be nothing. Made something out of nothing. Trey Harris is going to take the handoff and the push from behind for Grayson Wilson. Going to be about a couple of yards shy on the left side. It'll be 3rd and 2. And on the tackle for Jonesboro, got a couple of players down for the Hurricane, the 2 guys that made the tackle. Marquis Stafford gets up finally, and now we still have a Hurricane down. Tyler Craig, maybe, one of the defensive ends for Jonesboro. Leah Hill, former Lady Hurricane basketball player, now the trainer for a long time here for Jonesboro High School, is out to take a look at the young man. Tyler George also out there to look at, I think it's Tyler Craig, wouldn't swear to it. And we'll pause for 30 seconds and see what's up with the injured Hurricane. Jonesboro trailing Conway 14-7. And, well, let's hold it right here because now Craig is up. He's going to limp off the field. Kind of holding on to his left knee, reaches down to rub it a bit and going to limp off the field. He'll be replaced by number 11. KJ Anderson's going to move up to the defensive end slot from the linebacker place. And Quintavious Hollis is going to come in as well. 3rd down and 2 for the Wampus Cats at the Jonesboro 22-yard line, up 14-7. Grayson Wilson's going to hand it off to Harris. He goes left. He's going to have the first down. Runs over a man at the 16, pushed out of bounds, actually back at the 17 by Leyland Alexander. And we have a flag on the field. Holding against Conway. That'll wipe out the first down and make them do it again. 10 yards from the spot. Going to move all the way back to the 29-yard line of Jonesboro. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Harris behind Wilson, the quarterback, twins to either side. Harris up the middle. hit and stopped. A herd of Hurricane. First hit was number 15 for the Canes, Jamarian Lockett. Fourth down and 9 for the Wampus Cats. And looks like they're going to keep their offensive unit on the field. Watch the ball, watch the ball. Trips out to the right side, single to the left. Can't pull Jonesboro off. Good discipline there by the Hurricane defense. Now as they approach again, stay calm. Stay poised. Harris goes to the left slot. Wilson's going to try it on fourth down. He has pressure up the middle. Hit as he releases it and out of bounds. So Jonesboro holds on downs. They'll take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. In coverage for Jonesboro was Sam King. And number 18, Jamarion Nelson. 1st and 10, Jonesboro. They're going to have an I formation out of the shotgun. Asa Myers with everybody in tight. Flag comes out. False start on the Hurricane. Cost them 5, 1st and 15. So Jonesboro's only score came on a 99-yard kickoff return by T.J. Brown. They have been able to do very little offensively, looking for their first down of the game. They huddle up. 1st and 15, and Myers has his running back coming out of the backfield on the wheel route, poses it up the middle, and then completes it. Kellen Smith on a nice catch from his knees at the 30. He's going to gain 6. It'll be second. No, stays incomplete. 2nd and 15. Looked like a pretty good catch, but skipped it in there. In tight coverage, I mean, there wasn't much of anything to get it through. Myers again. Throwing it deep. Has a man out there. It is complete to number 7 for the Hurricane. Matt Bartels hauls it in and gets inside the 35 to the 34 of Conway. First down, Jonesboro moves it to Conway territory. 1st and 10. Have to get the chain set. They start to play anyway. T.J. Brown running it to the left side. Gets it across. Pretty good gain of 3 yards. They got some confusion on the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 7. Officials let that play get started before they even had the chain set. Twins left, single right. H-back also right. Asa Myers looks left, throws it downfield. Man falls down, incomplete. Nobody out there offensively or defensively. It was intended for Cam Davis. He fell down around the 20. So now 3rd and 7 for the Hurricane. (14-7) Conway. 2:57 to go, opening period here at Cooksey Johnson, the opener of the 2024 football season. Myers in the gun, Brown to his right. Twins left, single out to the right side. H-back is on the right side. Myers flushed out of the pocket. Throws it incomplete. Had breaking free was Cam Davis, but he did it a little late, and it'll be 4th down and 7. Good coverage for Conway and good pressure up the middle, flushing Myers out of the pocket. 4th down. Actually 4th and 6 as they reset the chains finally. And they may be going for this. Looks like they are. And Asa Myers, somebody jumped first, and I'm afraid it was a Hurricane. Looks like Yeah, false start. Number 56 moved a little quickly for Jonesboro. That was Kamarius Perry. Late addition to the starting lineup tonight. Now it'll be 4th down and 11. Do you kick it and try to pin them back, or you go for it and give them a decent field? Myers in the shotgun, steps up. Now takes one step back, but still in close for a kick. He's going to take the snap. They're going for it. Throws it, sidearms it out. Completes it to number 1, who's going to get minimal yardage to about the 36. It's going to be a gain of about 5, but it'll be 4th, way short of the first down, and Conway will take over 1st and 10. So 1 first down that series for the Hurricane, and they'll turn it back over to the Wampus Cats. Nigel Bell with this first catch, couldn't wrangle anything. Now Wilson and the Wampus Cats go to work. Twins out to the wide right side, short left are Twins. Trey Harris, high snap. Wilson pulls it down, hands it to Harris. He finds a seam and takes it downfield. He's tackled out near midfield and runs his way down inside the 40 to the 35. The tackle was made by Junior Smith, but not before a big hole and a big gain for the Wampus Cats. Wilson calls for the football. 1st and 10 from the 34. He's flushed out of the pocket. Under pressure, stops and throws it underneath and completes it to Trey Harris out of the backfield. Will be good for about a 9-yard gain, but a flag was down, and that one's going to come back. Another hold on Conway. Good pressure from the defensive ends for Jonesboro. Flushed Wilson out. Nice pass completion on the run, but was aided by a hold on those defensive ends. First and 19 for the Wampus Cats at the 43 of Jonesboro. Harris is going to take the snap, trying to get it wide. Can't turn the corner, got it to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. KJ Anderson on the tackle for Jonesboro. Travion Burton runs off. Here's Wilson across the middle, completes it to number 15, sheds a tackle, and gets a first down to the 23. Max Owen, the tight end, with the nice catch. Jamarion Nelson on the tackle, but first down Conway. Again, beating him on the pass. Down to the 23-yard line are the Wampus Cats. From the right hash, 2 receivers split to the wide left side, 1-2 in tight right. This time it's Harris again, taking on our number 11. KJ Anderson 1-1, and not another holding on Conway. Will move it back. Also, I'm looking out there, was told by a noted official in this area that officials were really going to be watching the pants over the knees. I'm not sure they're really doing that tonight, because I know I'm a long way away from the field, but Grayson Wilson's knees look exposed to me. So all the way back to the 32-yard line, first and call it 17. Wilson looking right, throwing it down deep, has a man. Incomplete. Flag's going to come out. That's going to be pass interference. Running into the receiver was Junior Smith. They'll get 15 out of that and a first down. So again, it'll still be first down and 2 on the 15-yard penalty. I like that call when it's against the other team. I just make that official. I like the penalty when it's against the other team. I hate it when it costs Jonesboro. Actually, first down and about 4 for Conway after the penalty. 41 seconds to go, opening period, 14-7, Wampus Cat lead. Here's number 11 on the handoff, the backup running back. He's going to race forward for the first down. That's Amari Davis on the carry. Gets down to the 10. It'll be first and goal for the Wampus Cats with 32 seconds to go in the opening period, up 14-7 and looking to add to it. At halftime, Bella Cawthorn, former Hurricane great, Arkansas Razorback, participated in the Olympic trials. She'll be our guest on this 100th night celebration of Hurricane football. Amari Davis right up the middle, just crawls his way forward to about the 8. A couple of yards on the gain. It'll be second down and call it 7. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Grayson Wilson gets the snap, keeps it, rolls it, tucks it, runs it, ducks his head, and pushed out of bounds at about the 4. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. 14-7, Conway with the lead. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
14-7 after 1. Conway with the lead. They're knocking on the Hurricane door again. Third down and about 4 coming up for the Wampus Cats, and the Hurricane defense needs to get big here. Jonesboro has one score of the night, a 99-yard kickoff return from T.J. Brown. Their offense is pretty non-existent. They have one first down of the evening. Their pass defense has been less than spectacular tonight. Big plays all over the place by Conway with the pass. They have kind of used the run a little bit more on this drive, mainly from backup running back Amari Davis. And here they come for the first play of the second quarter, up 14-7. Now moving to our goalpost on our right. Old-fashioned eye under center Wilson. Sliding through, and T.J. Harris hurdles a couple of tackles and walks it into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown. 20-7 Conway. Will Upton on for the point after. False start against Conway will cost him 5. So the kick now will come from the 15-yard line. Backs Owen will hold. Will Upton will kick. Will Upton's point after is good. 21-7. Conway with the lead. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Wynn leading Marion 7-0. One of the other games around the Natural State on opening week of high school football. Check the scoreboard for other games. Jonesboro to receive the kick. T.J. Brown stands inside the 5-yard line. Pulaski Academy leading Robinson, next week's opponent, for the Hurricane, 14-7 in the second quarter. Will Upton, two-step kick, will be fielded at the 1. Not going to kick it to Brown again. At the 10, 20. And fighting his way to the 25-yard line was the Jonesboro returner. C.J. Williams. All 140 pounds of him. About a 15-yard return, 1st and 10, Jonesboro just inside there. There's a flag on the field. The ball's going to be just inside the right hash, moving from right to left. Again, want to encourage you to tune in to YouTube and search out JHS The Warning. Streaming done by the Jonesboro media students. They do a great job here. Five-yard penalty against Jonesboro to start at the... Well, they haven't moved the football yet. Tyler George out for an explanation. Now they'll move the football back to the 20, and that's where Jonesboro will go to work, 1st and 10. He doesn't really like the explanation he got. He's going to kind of mouth his way off to the sideline, and he just slows his gait a little bit. Calling for a man to come up and talk to it. Junior Smith. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to T.J. Brown. Can't find a hole. May have gotten back to the front of the line, and that was it. Number 72 fought off his man, Zion Williams, on the tackle. Going to be a loss of 1. Have a Hurricane lineman down. And timeout on the field. Jonesboro just has not been able to get any offense going at all. They've been stagnant for the most part. They only have 1 first down on the evening. Very few positive plays. They've been pretty pass heavy. And when they try to run the football, there's just not anything there, just like in that case with T.J. Brown. So we have a Hurricane down. We'll pause 30 seconds. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Anything, anywhere, at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Octavius Butler, the injured Hurricane, being helped off the field. So Hurricane will have to go a little deeper into their line. Butler, one of those big guys up front, 6'1", 305. Favoring a leg injury of some sorts. Now having to be helped off by 2 Hurricane, but there's a personal foul against the defense, and that's going to be a first down for Jonesboro out to the 35-yard line. I didn't hear what the call was, but he gave us positive yardage. Good. That's all I need to know. So 1st and 10 Hurricane from the 35. The penalty's been their second best player tonight. T.J. Brown's return has been the other. Myers Talks to Kellen Smith, sends him back to the right side split. Ball in the middle of the field. He's going to fake a handoff to T.J. Brown, flushed out of the pocket. Stops and throws it down. It can't complete it to number 7. That's Matt Bartels. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Next week it's Robinson from Little Rock. They'll be in here for a 6:30 pregame and a 7 o'clock kick. Game 2 of the regular season in non-conference play. Broadcast time will be 6:30 for the RARN pregame show, and then 6 o'clock for the RARN pregame show, 6:30 our pregame, and 7 o'clock the kick next Friday night here at Cooksey Johns. There's a player jumping off for Conway, number 93. Took the bait. That's Jamari Poindexter. Next Friday night, 7 o'clock kick, Robinson and the Hurricane here from Cooksey Johns. Robinson trailing PA 14-7 in the second quarter. 2nd and 5 for Jonesboro. Myers in the shotgun. Going to send 3 receivers out to the right side. Bartels in short left just outside the boundary. Brown takes a handoff. He's wrangled up and fights for 1 yard. Third down and 4 for the Hurricane at the 41-yard line, and that was a tough yard for T.J. Brown. Hasn't been a lot on the running game tonight for Jonesboro. And beside one play, the passing game hasn't been much tonight for Jonesboro. But it's still early in the second quarter, 21-7 Conway. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Has a man in motion. Fakes a pitch ahead of them, hands it to the back up the middle, and he's stopped for no gain. 4th down. T.J. Brown again. Just can't battle for yardage. I mean, he is hit by 2, 3, 4 Wampus Cats quickly. That front line have no weights, but they're huge for Conway. Asa Myers from the shotgun. Not going to get the football. He's probably going to drop back and punt it. He's going to take a couple of steps back and looks like he's going to boot this one away. Quick kick, high kick, will be fielded at the 26 by by Jacoby Wade, and he gets across the 40 to the 42. Flag comes out, probably going to be a hold. We'll go back, but it'll be Conway football, 1st and 10. I mean, Asa Myers had to get rid of that punt quickly. He was moving to his left, kicking back to his right. That's hard to do. He belted out about a 35-yarder. Block in the back on Conway will cost him yardage again. The penalty game has been hard in favor of Conway. They are about 3 or 4 to 1. But Jonesboro has not been able to capitalize on that figure. Back to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Jonesboro's going to have to shore up this defense some. 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Grayson Wilson, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Trey Harris, his running back, stands to his right. He goes in motion. Throws it across the middle for Max Owen, incomplete. Really just kind of threw that one away. Wasn't a whole lot there. Closest in coverage for Jonesboro was number 54, Desmond Golden. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Really didn't bring the heat on Wilson, trying to cover up the receivers. Wilson this time is going to he's going to keep it. Trying to flare out, trying to get to the edge, slips a tackle, now turns the corner, heads upfield for the 1st down. Nice run by Grayson Wilson. Looked like they were going to wrangle him about at the 20, but he slipped out of a tackle, then shot it upfield. 15-yard gain, 1st down. 13-yard gain, 1st down, Conway at the 38-yard line of the Wampus Cats. 9:15 to go, 1st half. 21-7, Conway lead. out of the 7A Central. What a tough conference that is. Jonesboro participated in that last year, came in fourth with Bryant, Conway, Cabot, Central, Little Rock Southwest. There's Harris trying to just jump his way forward, gets a couple of yards to the 40. Sam King came up to make the stop. Get it out to the 41, 2nd and 7. Up the middle, Harris just blasts forward and almost got the first down, stopped just short. Spot him at the 47. Have to get to the 48, 3rd and 1. Fort Smith Northside also in that conference last year. They've moved over to the west. Here's Harris up the middle, first down and more, big hole. 35-30, run out of bounds by KJ Anderson, but 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of Jonesboro. $23-yard gain. Wilson throws it out. A wide receiver screen pass. It's, well, slipping out of a tackle and making positive out of nothing was Jacoby Wade. Had him wrangled up at about the 28, and he slipped free to get to the 25. It'll be a gain of 1. Now it's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Wampus Cats, just inside the 25-yard line of Jonesboro. Ball on the right hash, trips out to the left side, single right. Wilson feeds Harris. He slips tackles, gets a first down to the 16-yard line. Jamarian Nelson on the tackle for Jonesboro. I have another Hurricane down. That's number 54. Desmond Golden, he's going to have to come off the field. Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Conway. Just having their way with the Hurricane now. This time with the run. We're effective for the first quarter and 5 minutes. Now running the football. Well, this time not. Trey Harris is going to be brought down the backfield by Eric Blocker. Tackle for a loss for Blocker back at the 16-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Wampus Cats. Amari Davis comes in for Harris. Wilson in the shotgun. Harris to his left. Trips left, single right, ball in the middle of the field. Davis goes in motion. Wilson keeps it up the middle. Slips a tackle, slips another tackle, runs over the final tackler. Jamarian Nelson makes a stop, but a 1st and goal for Conway at the 3. First and goal. Wilson's going to keep it. Will step into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Conway. A 3-yard run for Grayson Wilson. Will Upton will attempt the extra point. It's 27-7 Conway. Upton's point after is good. It's 28-0 Conway. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network. Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
This is KNEA, K237FI, 95.3, and K245CW, 96.9 Jonesboro. The Ticket Radio Network, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Conway has stretched the lead out to 28-7, a 3-yard touchdown run by quarterback Grayson Wilson. Just stretched out the defense, got enough blockers, and walked it into the end zone. Will Upton will kick it again. T.J. Brown has a 99-yard kickoff return tonight for a score, the lone score for the Hurricane. This time he's going to have about a 4-yard step. That indicates the pooch kick. That's what he does. It will be fielded at the 15. To the 20. 25. About the 27-yard line. For C.J. Williams. Once again, 140 pounds, C.J. Williams. Tough little customer, 5'7" junior for the Hurricane. Jonesboro's going to have to get something going offensively, or they may be run out of here. Asa Myers in the shotgun, twins out to the right side. It's playing all the way inside the boundary. Here comes a man in motion. Going to hand it off up the middle. There's T.J. Brown. Big gain for T.J. His first down of the year. 10-yard gain. Move the chains. Nope, going to be a little bit shy. Going to be a 9.5-yard gain. Second and about a half yard. That was just a blast up the middle. Good blocking in that interior line by Cash Colburn and McCray. Second, and we'll call it a yard. Brown again. This time he hits the line and just keeps the legs a-churning and gets a 2-yard gain for a first down. Move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. At their own 41-yard line. Plenty of time in this quarter, 6:40 to go, but down 28-7. Opening game of the 2024 campaign, second year for Tyler George. Full off season for him. Twins in the H-back to the right. Now coming Sam King is out there. He lines up on the left side. Going to do some cross blocking, and Brown's going to run forward to the 45. Following the block of Sam King. Actually going to spot him at the 44 now. It's going to be a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Kamari Fisher comes off. There's a handoff up the middle and a blast up the middle for a first down. Crossing midfield and crossing the 45 to the 44. DeMarcus Thomas on the carry. He's out there, stands to the right shoulder of Asa Myers, who's in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 44 of Conway, and this time Thomas bounces off a tackle, goes backwards, and going to give him forward progress to the Jonesboro 47. That's a loss of 9 yards. 2nd and 19. There wasn't anything there, and he should have just gone down on the first hit. Myers in the shotgun. Twins to either side. Leaning forward and then stopping. He could have gone in motion, and that's what they're going to say. Now Thomas will go to the right shoulder and stand behind Asa Myers. Conway has done a really nice job of hemming up the Hurricane receivers. Now we have a timeout called by the Hurricane. Timeout on the field with 4:37 to go. Nope, going to be a delay of game penalty against Jonesboro. Well, what looked to be a promising drive now going the other way. Second and more than I can tally. Second and about 24. Kamari Fisher and Nigel Bell split to the left side. For Asa Myers, has Twins off to the right. There's a snap over the head of Myers. He picks it up on the run and then falls down back at the 25. First bad snap of the night for Cash Coburn. Cost Jonesboro more yardage. It's third down at about half the field. Third and 31 for Asa Myers. This is where you want a penalty to help you out. Clock down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Do something. Call a timeout. Timeout on the field with 3:09 to go, 28-7. Conway lead back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns, where Jonesboro has third and 31. Down 28-7, have really not been able to get much offense going. They had a little bit going on in this drive, and then it just started to go backwards. And now it's third and forever. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Twins are three receivers out to the right side, one to the short left. Myers going to try to bite off some, just throws it underneath to Nigel Bell, and he goes forward to the 36, well short of the first down, and Jonesboro for sure is going to have to kick this one away. Got 10 yards back, but timeout called by Conway now, so another timeout on the field. We'll check scores for you. Mountain Home leading West Plains, side of Missouri, 14-7. Win on top of Marion, 14-0 down at Wynn. Nettleton racing Truman, 21-6 in the second quarter. Let's see here. Newport shutting out Mark Tree. Another upset in the making. A lot of people thought Mark Tree would win that one. Newport saying, not so fast, my friend. It's 14-0 Newport in the second quarter, and that's all the scores we have locally of games. Sheridan, Kevin Kelly down at Sheridan now knew that program was going to get better. They wasted no time showing it. 21-7 lead in the second quarter. Greenwood having their way with Bentonville West. Told you Greenwood 6A program, one of the best in the state, beating 7A power Bentonville West. 33-14 at Bentonville. And Tulsa Union out of Oklahoma beating Bentonville 21-7. Asa Myers is going to stay out there to punt it. He's been very effective. One-step kicker. This time a line drive that will be fielded at the 25. 40, 45. Near midfield, number 29 on the return. That's Noah Files. And Conway ball first and 10. They're going to mark him right at the midfield stripe. So out comes Conway again to try to add to their 21-point lead. It was 14-7, but that seems like ages ago. Grayson Wilson, he's been impressive. Amari Davis is his back to start this drive. Twins on either side for the Wampus Cats at midfield. High snap. Actually, they have a new quarterback out there, and Davis is going to take it up the middle. It's number 13, Wesley Tapp, the backup. He's a returner from last year's team. He's out there to engineer this Wampus Cat offense, and Amari Davis takes it up to the 46-yard line of Jonesboro. 2nd and 6. Tapp throws it, completes it. First down, Conway at the 35-yard line of Jonesboro. Jaquez Jordan pushed him out of bounds. Tapp trying to air it out, has a man out to the right side, and it's picked off at the goal line to the 20. Taken out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Jalen Alexander with the intercept at the goal line, and Jonesboro returns it out to the 30 for a 1st and 10. First hiccup by Conway. And it's first down Jonesboro. See if the Hurricane can get this thing going in the right direction. Jalen Alexander, he's played a whale of a game tonight. Comes up with the first turnover of the year for the Jonesboro defense. Now they'll go to work. 1st and 10 from their 30 for Asa Myers and T.J. Brown. Comes out in the backfield. Ball on the left hash. Twins going right, Twins going left, short side. Asa steps up in the pocket, throws it downfield a little high and incomplete. Had a man out there. Boy, that's tough. Cam Davis was wide open at about the 44 and had some room to run, just overshot him. And it's 2nd down. Nobody in coverage for Conway. Davis had worked his way to get free. But Asa with the overthrow. Isabella Cawthorn going to join us at halftime. Former Hurricane swimmer, never lost a match in high school. How about that? T.J. Brown just trying to find a little seam, found a little bit of a crease to get out to the 34. He's brought down there by number 95 for Conway. That's Julian Jones, the nose tackle. Gain of 4, 3rd and 6 for the Hurricane. Bella participated in the Olympic trials. Very good swimmer at Arkansas. The destination of my young daughter, who's going to go to Fayetteville after her senior season over at Valley View. Proud of that young lady, a dancer for the Valley View Blazer dance team. Going to hand it off to T.J. Brown, trying to get outside, just can't slip the tackle. Griffin Sherrod on the stop. It'll be 4th down and 4. Actually 4th and 3 for the Hurricane, and they may think about going for this one. 1 minute to go. Conway not dropping a man yet. Well, Asa standing up in the quarterback spot in the shotgun. He hasn't taken a step back yet. Asa Myers gets the football, but right before the snap, Tyler George calls the timeout. Timeout on the field with 34 seconds to go. Jonesboro trailing Conway 28-7, back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
You're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner. With GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Valley View on top of Poplar Bluff at half, 28-7. As we continue here for the last 34 seconds of the first half, Jonesboro ball 4th and 3 at their own 37-yard line. Conway still hasn't dropped a return man. Bella Cothran coming up at halftime. Former Hurricane swimmer who never lost a high school match. Now Asa Meyer steps back 2 steps, will quick kick this one. A line drive that will go over the returner's head and roll. Be picked up at the 13, bobbled and falls on it at the 14, and that's where Conway will have it 1st and 10. Probably take a knee and get to halftime. 26 seconds to go. That was a 47-yard kick for Asa Myers with a 1-yard return. Ace has done a great job on kicking the football tonight. Here comes Conway, and they're just going to take the snap knee, go to the locker room satisfied with this 28-7 halftime lead. There's the huddle. There's the snap. Tap takes the knee, and actually Wilson out there to take the knee, and that's going to be it for the first half. 20 seconds to go, but not even thinking about calling a play. The rest of the players are heading off to our left to the new locker room down in the activities gymnasium. Jonesboro's going to be satisfied to let them run it out. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's halftime. It's been mostly Conway in the first half. After a 14-7 lead, they stretch it out to a 28-7 lead here at halftime. Our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show is next. While we take the break, go to CavanaughCars.com and check out all the cars, new and pre-owned, at CavanaughCars.com. Our halftime show is next after a 3-minute break on the Ticket Radio Network.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for
One interception, one turnover in the first half. Jonesboro an interception at the goal line by Waylon Alexander. No, Jonesboro didn't turn the ball over in the first half. Conway didn't need any help. Watkins Cats will have the ball first in the second half. Let's pause for 30 seconds, come back with the third quarter of Jonesboro and Conway on the EAB Sports Network.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/MEA.
We welcome you back to Tootsie John's. Jonesboro trailing Conway 28-7. I apologize for whatever's going on here. I left my location and coming back, everything's kind of gone crazy. I have no idea how and why. So we'll just play through it as we can. Jonesboro will kick it off, moving from right to left. Marco Cisneros will pop this one up. Receivers about to be fielded at the 24-yard line by Black. He is hounded at the 30-yard line. Louis first and 10 Wampus Cats. Grayson Wilson, the quarterback, Trey Harris. To his right shoulder. Harris will take the handoff, finds a crease left side, and just rambles his way free out to the 50 to the 45 in Jonesboro territory, down to the 32-yard line. Another run. Down to the 38. Second and 3 for the Wampus Cats. Harris gets the handoff right side, another opening, down inside the 10-8. Conway comes down, fire. First and goal for the Wampus Cats. Touchdown Conway. Trey Harris. 8-yard run, and Conway their lead. Upton Braun, point after it's good. 35-7, Conway leads Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
We're back in Conway, or excuse me, in Jonesboro. Conway leading this one by a score of 35-7. Hurricane football for the first time here in the second half. We apologize for our audio problems. It just kind of went crazy on its own, and I had no idea how to fix it. There's a short kick, will be fielded at the 10, out to the 15, the 20. Matt Bartels sidesteps and gets up to the 35, 39-yard line. That's a 29-yard return. Actually, Sam King on the return. First and 10, Jonesboro from their own 39-yard line. Next Friday night, Robinson High School out of Little Rock comes to town. They're the second-ranked team in 5A. They'll bring their talents northward to take on the Hurricane. First ever meeting between the two schools. 6:30 the kick is 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock the kick here at Cooksey Johns for game 2. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Listen to his running back, TJ Brown, who gets maybe a yard. Running on the right side. Nigel Bell coming out. From the sideline to the field of play. He splits out to the left side. On the 2nd and 10, no gain. So that run by TJ Brown. Myers throws it out for Sam King. Underthrew him, and King dove for it incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Hurricane. Jonesboro just has not been able to get any offense going at all. In the shotgun again. Straight drop, throws it out, and intended for Kellen Smith. It's tapped up by the defender on the play. Tice Carr for Conway couldn't come up with the intercept, but broke up the play, and it's 4th down for Jonesboro. A punt by Myers, fields fair catch called for at the 30 by Noah Fowles, and that's where Conway will put it in play at the 31, 1st and 10. Wampus Cats. 10 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and a 35-7 lead by Conway. Grayson Wilson still out there at quarterback, takes the high snap, hands it to Maury Davis. He can't outrun Marquis Stafford, who's going to drop him for a 1-yard loss. All-Stater Marquis Stafford up for the play, makes it 2nd and 11. Quickly to the line, Grayson Wilson splits on either side. Throws it across the middle, completes it to Cambrian Blackman. Tripped up at the 11, and actually he was tripped up by his own man. Cameron Blackman brought down the 15-yard line. or excuse me, 10-yard line, first and goal.
First and goal, Conway.
Trey Harris flipped over to the side.
Number 22,
Sam King on the tackle.
We're up second down and goal.
Follows at the 1. Grayson Wilson tucks his head and gets in for the score. 1-yard touchdown run for Conway, and they add to the total, 41-3.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Grand St. Ed's, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're back for the point after. They've had several attempts to get this thing off, and they can't. And they're still trying. Will Upton for the point after again. This time they finally get the kick up and it's through. 42-7, Conway in charge. 8:54 to go in the third on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
We're back. We're back. Here at Cooksey John's. (45-7). Wampus Cats on top. Hurricane will get the football back. We think we have our audio problem corrected. See if we can get some things on the field corrected. Here's a short kick that will be fielded. And Kellen Smith belted as he crosses the 25. First down. At the 27-yard line. 8:28 to go. Jonesboro now would just like to get something positive going offensively. They have been stagnant tonight. T.J. Brown in the backfield, twins out to the right side, twins to the left. Ball just inside the left hash. Throws it out, completes a pass. And out of bounds. to Matt Bartels. First down, Jonesboro at the 40-yard line. From the left hash, Twins right, single left. T.J. Brown up the middle is going to get about 5 yards out to the 45. Justice Hills on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Myers in the shotgun. Twins right, single left. T.J. Brown turns the corner, tries to get outside, does, slips another couple of tackles and gets in Conway territory down to about the 41-yard line. First down, Jonesboro. 42-7, a big old hill to climb. Myers flushed out of the pocket, sacked. Hills back there to get him at the 45-yard line of Jonesboro. Fourth down and 24. Second down and 24. I was going to say they got to fourth down pretty darn fast there. Second down and 24. It was 1st and 10 from the 41. And a 19-yard sack. Jonesboro wants to talk about it. 6:10 to go. They trail Conway 42-7. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
This is KNEA, K237FI, 95.3, and K245CW, 96.9 Jonesboro. The Ticket Radio Network, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Second and a whole bunch. There's a run for Jonesboro out of the timeout. It was DeMarcus Thomas trying to get free. He gained about 4 yards, but it's third down and 14. But a face mask on the defense. Repeat second down. They're going to move the ball up at the Conway. 15-yard penalty, the Conway 40-yard line. So second down and 9 now for Jonesboro. So some positive things coming across for Jonesboro. Kellen Smith is split out to the left side. 1-2 out to the right side. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Deep drop, passing all the way. Lobs it up for Kellen Smith. Kellen makes the adjustment and catches it and pulled down at the 3. Kellen Smith saw the short pass, stopped and just waited for it, then out jumped the defense and hauls in the rebound. The basketball player comes up big. First and goal, Jonesboro at the 4. High snap, Myers pulls it down. T.J. Brown up the middle. Got one. Sam King comes in. Going to do the jumbo package now. Marquis Stafford. Will Marlin, a tight end, comes in. Myers goes under center, going to hand it to the deep back. Marquis Stafford trying to get outside, just lowers his head and bulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Close it to 42-13. So finally, an offensive touchdown for the Hurricane. To narrow the gap ever so slightly. Marcos Cisneros on for his second point after of the night. Cisneros, a big kid, 6'1", 225. Timeout, Jonesboro. We'll keep it right here. Coming up after the game, the America's Navy post-game show. Be a part of the force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. We thank the Naval Academy and the U.S. Navy for coming aboard our EAB broadcast this year. We'll also have our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game at the end of the game as well. Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. It's been all Conway so far tonight. They open up a 14-0 lead. Jonesboro scored on a 99-yard T.J. Brown kickoff return, and just after Conway stretched the lead out to 42-7, Marquis Stafford on the jumbo package took it on the I-formation handoff and walked it in from 4 yards out, bowling his way into the end zone to make it 42-14. Marco Cisneros now on for the point after. Big number 92 gets his foot into it. It's good, and it's 42-14. Conway on top on the EAB Sports Network.
Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back into our NEA broadcast position in the press box here at Cooksey Johns. Jonesboro gets a score, their first offensive score of the year. Marquis Stafford runs it in from 4 yards out behind some heavy blocking, and the Hurricane closed the gap from 42-14. Next week we have J.R. Robinson coming to town, first ever meeting. I can tell you in my 24 years here in Jonesboro, that's the first meeting that I can remember with Jonesboro and Robinson. Our broadcast time will be 6 o'clock for the RARN pregame show. 6:30 our pregame with our Tyler George interview. And 7 o'clock the kick next Friday night right here in Cooksey Johns, Jonesboro and Robinson. Number 2 ranked team in 5A. Cisneros about a 6-step kickoff. Pops it up. And he started it before the official said you could. I'll say that was kind of a quiet kickoff. I don't remember hearing the whistle blown. Bryant beating Benton 14-0 in the Salt Bowl. That being played at War Memorial. Fayetteville and Cabot has been delayed for lightning, 14-3. Fayetteville on top of Cabot. So there must be some weather in the area of Little Rock. PA leading Robinson 20-7 at halftime. Greenwood on top of Bentonville West 41-28. Sheridan all over Whitehall 29-7. Kelly working his magic already with Sheridan. All right, Cisneros is going to kick it from the 35 now. Pops it up high, fielded at the 27 on the run. That's number 3, Cambrian Blackman. And he will get it to the 40, tackled there by number 43 for Jonesboro. That's Tyshawn Rogers, sophomore special teams player. And Conway will have it 1st and 10. Springdale leading Little Rock Central 14-7. That's at Springdale. 18-8 Mills over Blyville at Blyville. Or excuse me, 18-6. Nettleton leading Truman 21-6 in the second quarter. Dead ball, personal foul penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams will offset, and Conway will have it at the 42-yard line of the Wampus Cats. Salem trailing Pocahontas 9-6 at halftime. Newport shutting out Mark Tree 14-0. That's in the second quarter. 42-14 as we end the third quarter here at Cooksey Johns. The Wampus Cats on top. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
More with more air conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
42-14, Conway on top of Jonesboro, 1st and 10 Wampus Cats, and we start the fourth quarter here at Cooksey Johns with a big hill to climb for the Hurricane. I can be in that huddle by Tyler George just telling his team, we're playing for poise now, guys. We're playing for respect. We're playing for ourselves. We can't give up in this game. Probably not going to come back and win it, but we're certainly not going to do it if we hang our head and cry. Do your best. Do the best you can. Play this like it's a game here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Conway and Wesley Tapp, the backup in the game. Twins to either side. Tapp, a junior. Hold over from last year's team, hands it off to the back, and he's wrangled up and will get a 1-yard grind gain. Player comes out holding his knee on the Jonesboro defense. Maybe a cramp. Senior Kaiser Johnson. Looks like they are working it out as a cramp. 1-yard gain by the running back for Conway. Didn't catch his number, new player in the game. They're up 42-14. Johnson gets up and struggling with that cramp. Keep it from reoccurring. Walking better as he gets closer to the sideline. 2nd down and 9 for the Wampus Cats. Wesley Tapp, the quarterback. Number 23 is the running back. That's Kobe Irwin. Give it to Irwin, trying to go wide. He's hitting the backfield, spins out of a tackle, then hit straight up by Marquis Stafford. Stood him up at the line of scrimmage, pushed him back, and I just saw some lightning. Loss of 2, 3rd and 11, right over the visitors' press box. I'm sure it was a ways off, but there was lightning out there. Tapp goes deep in the shotgun formation. 3rd and 11. He's hit from behind and sacked. The ball comes free. Who got it? Conway recovered it back at the 35-yard line. KJ Anderson knocked the ball free, and he's going to come out of the game. He got up a little wobbly. I mean, he delivered a belt to the backside of Wesley Tapp. Caused the fumble. Jonesboro couldn't come up with it, but it brings up 4th and about 18, and they'll get the football. First punt of the night for Major Strain Mayhair. Deep for Jonesboro. Avion Jones and Junior Smith. High wobbling spiral will hit and take a sideways roll. Now goes backwards, and Conway's going to bring it down at the 40 of the Hurricane. That's where we'll go to work. 1st and 10, down 42-14. Try to get a little offense going. Get a positive mindset going into next week's game with Robinson. They called an illegal formation against Jonesboro. They weren't even on the field. I'm not sure what that was about. They're spotting it at the 40-yard line, and that's where the ball was down. 40-yard line, 1st and 10 Hurricane. Asa Myers sends a man in motion, going to give it to T.J. Brown out of the backfield. Blast up the middle, 40, 35, 30, 20. Loose, touchdown T.J. Brown. 60 yards and another score for the Hurricane. It's 42-20. Big break-free run for T.J. Brown, the speedster. Had a kickoff return of 99 yards and a blast up the middle with some good blocking for 60 yards. Now Marcos Cisneros on for the point after. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 42-21, Conway still in control, but the Hurricane trying to show some life. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Back at Cooksey Johns, 42-21 off the 60-yard first down run from T.J. Brown. His second score tonight. Second score is a Hurricane. One on a kickoff return special teams, one as a running back. Now Marcos Cisneros will tee it at the 40-yard line. Conway will send out the troops. 2024 football season is underway. Mountain home at halftime. Big leader over Missouri West Plains. 24-7. I think they have a delay down in Wynn, 20-14 at halftime. Wynn had a 14-0 lead. There's a pop-up from Cisneros. Will chase the receiver back to the 15. That's Blackman. Comes up the middle, crosses the 30 to the 32, where tackle is made by number 9 for Jonesboro. That's Tevin Oliver. Backup running back, special teams player for the Cane. And Conway will have it 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 100-year celebration of football to Hurricane football tonight. Hurricane football goes back around the 1900. They started off as something other than Hurricane. There was something in the paper about they showed flashes of a golden Hurricane, and it stuck. and is stuck for over 100 years. There's the running back up the middle for short yardage, got about a 1 yard gain. That was Kobe Irwin. Tackle made by Desmond Golden. Buck James keeping his backups on the field. Wesley Tapp. Flag comes out just as the snap goes back to Tapp, and going to be against Conway. Yeah, somebody wrote in the paper, that group that played last night for Jonesboro looked like a golden hurricane. It's stuck, and it's been stuck for 100 years. Celebrated tonight with the ribbon cutting of the Steve Ewart Fieldhouse, coach at Jonesboro High School in the 90s, following Don Riggs prior to Jim DeVasier. Very nice man, and a heck of a football coach, and congratulations to him. There's Tapp hit from behind, almost forced a interception coming in to make the hit. He's out there dancing around. Look, son, I like the enthusiasm, but you're down 42-21. Go back to the huddle and do it again. Coming up with the hit was KJ Anderson. 3rd and 16. Wesley Tapp with Irwin to his right. Gets the football, hands it to Irwin, trying to go wide, cuts it up, has an opening, slithers through a couple of tackles and gets a first down. That was Amari Davis out of the backfield. The number 2 running back for Conway, and he gets a first down on 3rd and 16. A 17-yard gain moved the chains for Conway. 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. 6:41 to go, up 42-21. After the game, the RARN scoreboard show with the legend Rex Nelson. We'll give you all the scores from around the Natural State. 2 hours of scores and highlights. That coming up after the game here on the EAB Sports Network. Another run by by Davis up the middle and gets another first down across the 40 to the 38-yard line. Move the chains again. First down, Conway. 6:12 to go in the ball game. Up 42-21. Wesley Tapp, the backup. Takes the snap, gives it to Davis. He has stood up at the 35-yard line by it's not KJ Anderson, number 21. Jabari Prince. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Spent some time earlier in the week with Buck James, and boy, I was really impressed with the gentleman, just talking with him. He knows his stuff. Here's a handoff to Irwin. This time he's going to be stacked up for a short gain of a couple of yards. Ball comes free, snared up by Eric Blocker, but after the whistle had sounded, it's going to be a 1-yard gain. 3rd down now and 6 for Conway. Conway is at home for their opener against Bentonville next week. They'll close out non-conference play, taking on Marion at home on the 13th of September. Jonesboro here next week for Robinson, and on the road across state lines to the state of Mississippi and DeSoto Central, who came up here and won their first game of the season against Tyler George. Here's a handoff to Irwin up the middle, and he's going to get very close to the yard to gain. They're going to mark him about a yard shy at the 29-yard line. He's stacked up by several Hurricane defenders. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Conway, and Hurricane are going to have to come up big here to take over on downs. Conway's going to go for it. Clock is down to 3:56. Tap's going to go in the shotgun. Irwin in the backfield. One step behind him and to his left. Now they get the call from the sideline. Tap tells his line, backs up and calls it out to signals. Gets a snap, hits high, got it back in the air. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at the 37-yard line. Going to credit the sack to Sam King, and Jonesboro will take over on downs. 4th and 1, bad snap, costs the Wampus Cats a chance at the first down, and Jonesboro takes over on downs. 1st and 10 with 3:29 to go. Punch one in here. Make it a little more respectable. Will it be Asa Myers? It will not be, or is it? Taylor Heineman, the sophomore backup, 6 foot 165, is out to call signals for the Hurricane in the shotgun. His first experience as a varsity player. He's going to hand it off. Trying to move it up the left side. Breaking free, coming this way is DeMarcus Thomas, and he ran a long way to pick up a yard. He ran probably about 35 yards to pick up 1 yard. Went across the left side, changes direction, comes all the way to the right side and gets a yard. 2nd and 9 is better than losing a yard. Taylor Heineman in the shotgun. Thomas to his left. Going to give it to Thomas up the middle. Gets free, gets a first down at the 47-yard line. Move the chains, first down Hurricane. So Heineman engineers his first down as a quarterback for Jonesboro. .233 to go in the contest. 42-21 Conway lead. Heineman in the gun. Sticks it in the chest of Thomas. He stood up at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. No gain there. Number 44 out there met him head up. That's Heath Owen. Actually lost a yard, 2nd and 11. .155 to go in this one. Jonesboro will start off 0-1, and Conway will start off a perfect 1-0. Heineman again will hand it off to Thomas. He tries to sidestep his way around, got back to the line of scrimmage, nothing else. A gain of 1, 3rd down and 10 for the Hurricane. Maybe see the arm of Taylor Heineman here on this call. He is yet to throw a pass. He's handed them all off to DeMarcus Thomas, who has run for a first down. And Thomas comes out of the game. And the new running back is number 34. That's Caden Hawkins, a sophomore. They're going to hand it to Hawkins. He tries to go wide. He slips out of a tackle and then tripped up before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Will be whistled for about a yard loss. It'll be 4th down and 11 for the Hurricane. As we're inside a minute. .40 seconds to go and counting. The play clock is on. It's down to 21 seconds. Hurricane will try to fix some things this week and get in the winning track next week against Robinson. Stay tuned for our America's Navy postgame show and our JOSM player of the game. High snap. Heineman pulls it down, gives it to number 34, who races out short of the first down, tackled at the 45-yard line of Conway. A couple of yards shy there for Caden Hawkins, and Conway will take over 1st and 10 with 14 seconds to go. But they're coming out like it's over. Conway says let the clock run out. They're going to. They line up to shake hands, and this one's over. 42-21. The Wampus Cats come into Jonesboro and set the Hurricane down. They start off 1-0. Jonesboro 0-1. Back with the America's Navy postgame show. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Conway Restoration and Construction.